Alright everybody, what's going on? We're back, finally. So about that tuning video, yeah, that's, didn't go really well. I mean, went fine, but it didn't go fine. So the car is more than good for what it has in it, and we found out that my limiter was really fuel. Most likely the injectors. I think I've got a little bit of pump left, but I'm pretty much maxing out my injectors for what the car's making right now, and anytime we tried to change anything with the tune on the car, it just got really unhappy. So next time I probably tune it will be once I get bigger injectors for the car, and then we're just going to restart and do a new tune from scratch. So yeah, but today we're going to go ahead and swap out this head unit in the car. So that's a head unit that I currently have in the car. It's an Amazon special that we are also swapping out with another Amazon special. But if you ever remember in my other videos of me sitting in the car with it running, there's that high-pitched squealing going on. That was going on because there aren't enough RCA output jacks on this head unit. So all the audio runs back with RCAs to the 2 amps in the back. Then that gets split up and runs out to the speakers from there. So because I don't have 2 of the RCAs plugged in for the rear speakers, I think they're getting a lot of interference and just squealing from the alternator. So it wasn't an issue before, and I didn't change anything about the wiring on the car when it comes to the audio system or the alternator or anything like that. The only thing I did change was a ground wire that runs from the engine to the back of the car, but that shouldn't really cause any issue. I think it's pretty much just because those wires aren't hooked up. So I got a different Amazon special right here that we are going to hook in, which has all of the outputs that I need and should take care of my problem. Let's get to it. Alright, so to pop this guy out, looks like we got a couple 1/4 inches holding it in from when I put this one in. This should come out, yeah. So, yeah, this right here is what I mean. With not having enough ports. I've got all of these that are unplugged, so this new one should fix that. So I'll go ahead and disconnect all this, open the new one up, and we'll see what we got from there. Alright, so this is the new one. It looks exactly the same, but if we can focus here, we can see that I have a lot more outputs than the other one. But the other good thing, the pinouts for the connectors are the same. It's just these are vertical and the other ones were horizontal. So this should be able to just be plugged right in, and then I can hook up my other cords the same. Alright, so thankfully, because China is China, these are actually the same pinout down here on the plug. It's just the other one was horizontal, this one is vertical. But they are the exact same, so I don't have to redo my harness in here because it is the same thing over here. So I can just plug my original 2 plugs back in, and then I can connect all of my RCA ports that are in there, and we should be just good to go. Alright, well, I can't really play any music for you guys, but that definitely seemed to do the trick. Now the issue that I'm having is that These RCA cables in the back are so old that they're just breaking up all the time because I'm sure these have been in the car for a number of years. I do have other ones upstairs, so that'll be, I guess, the next thing that we're gonna have to get to with this. Alright, well, next day now. I don't really have much time during the week to work on this thing, so I figured that was probably going to be the case, seeing as how old those cables were. So we'll just go ahead and start chasing them through the car. And I'll probably have to take out this passenger seat here just to do it nicely. And we'll see where they run and where we can get to replace them. But I do have my new cables. So I have a new pack, a new 2-pack right here. And then I have a new, bigger single one to run back for the subwoofer. So wish me luck. We'll see how this goes. Nothing like stripping your car on a Tuesday morning, huh? Wait, Wednesday morning, huh? Alright, so it's definitely not the cleanest ever because I'm going to have that little bit exposed right there, but it's a lot more direct of a route. Everything's coming out right there then. It's still tucked nicely in here, but I was not about to run everything along here again and deal with taking all of that apart. So that's what I came up with. And honestly, it should be more than fine. It's a lot less wire and a lot less headache to deal with now. So it's just taking out the rear seat, and then that upper back will fold down and I can access everything rather than take half of the car apart, which I really do not want to do again. So I'm going to get everything back together and then we'll go ahead and test it. Catch you guys when it's back together. Alright, so the car is pretty much all back together. Everything is run, and unfortunately, but I am a-okay with it, down in here, it's the only bit of wiring that I see. That is absolutely fine by me for how much easier this is run, and yeah, everything else is tucked under here, and then behind this rear seat, the one on the left here, that is where everything else is coiled up and zip tied together, and it's in between and behind that little wall thing that's there for the fold down portion of the seats to make it flat. But I'm keeping the passenger seat out for now. I'm going to end up cleaning this with my girlfriend and just kind of get the carpets in a little bit better shape. And that'll help me determine if I'm going to keep these carpets or go with one of the darker grays and maybe just get rid of the back half of the interior altogether. I don't know. So surprise, I shaved. The mustache is back and car's back together, so just give you guys a little sound clip of it now. This is just something I found off of Pixabay. Has some good bass to it, but yeah, there is nothing, car is on right now. Head unit's on, and we have no high-pitched tone anymore, no interference from the alternator or the battery or whatever. So here we go. See how it sounds. There's no more screeching. Oh yeah, silly me. Completely forgot to, install the head unit into the car. So let's go ahead and take care of that. These things only come with screws, thankfully. Come here, you. Alright, one side one, adjust that if I have to. I'm going to the other side one. Alright, and that is very well in there. It's not going anywhere. And then I just have that to throw on it. There was another piece that went in there, and to be quite honest with you, I don't know where it went. Actually, I think I know where it is. I'll be right back. Alright, so I found that other part. That covers it up pretty well. There is going to be a gap there now, but I think this will be fine for now. I'll probably end up 3D printing another one eventually. But for right now, just to make it look half decent, this will be more than adequate. I suppose I could also do something a little differently, but alright. Now that is installed there, and that does look a lot better. Just sucks that it's out so far. I'll probably just end up 3D printing something that goes off and fits better. Alright guys, now we're wrapped up. I guess next time we will be attempting to clean up the paint and get some of the oxidation out of it, because there is a stark mismatch between the hood and the rest of the car, because that's newer paint. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.